We are in SM Shetty College right now, and we are going to discuss on the topic English versus other vernacular languages. So everyone is going to put up their points, and we'll discuss what we happen. So starting with anyone, should I start? So what I feel is like English is more necessary than other languages, not because all over the world, if you see, English is the only language which is known and which is understood by everybody. Like if I'm speaking to someone who is from America or some other place, we don't know our vernacular languages, but we know English and we can communicate to that. So I feel English is like much important and much known language than any other languages. And as we are in India, we can see that English, we mostly try to speak in English. हम लोग जब school में भी थे, our teachers used to be like, speak in English, because everybody knows that English is a good medium of communication and we can communicate easily.
What I feel is everyone knows that English is a common base, globally to talk upon. But, okay, giving an example, when Britishers came to India, okay, they had to learn Hindi. Or otherwise they couldn't communicate with the locals, right? So the same way, we should learn English, but don't forget your roots. So our roots are our regional languages. Hindi is our root. And to give a fact, Hindi is the second most spoken language in the world, and English is fourth. So Hindi, many people speak, more people speak Hindi than English. So my point.
So, as we all know, English was generated from our language. Sanskrit is a vernacular language. Sanskrit is our language, is the basic language, and from Sanskrit, all these languages are created. So, I feel rather than being embarrassed or being scared about the fact that we are from India and we don't know English, we should be proud that we are from India, and it's because of our language that these languages are created. No doubt that English is used everywhere, but there are places like China, Japan who are leading and they use their own languages. So why can't we as Indians use the same languages? We can use Hindi as well.
So we can for sure use Indian languages also, but even when we speak in a pure group, when we are in college or things, when we speak in a different language other than English, we're always kind of looked down upon. When you're speaking in English, you're always, considered higher than the others. You're more accepted that way. Even when you go out for like work or go out to interviews, they always check and they give preference to people who can speak good and clear English.
That's a wrong mentality, actually.
That is a wrong mentality, but it is how the world is now.
What I feel is we Indians have stereotyped westernization with modernization. If you are Western, you're considered modern. If a person wears salwar kameez and goes out, people tag them like behenchi. So we are not, our culture. We should not forget our roots. We should not forget our culture. But at the same time, to stand globally, okay? Because we are today global citizens. Our market is global. So in order to communicate, we Indians are chosen for call centers because India labor is cheap in India, and we are paid good. And the other thing is our accent is really clear. Foreigners who have accent, there's a different American accent, French accent, Italian accent, but Indians speak really clear. Our tongue is really clear. So this is an advantage to us Indians, and we can really earn well because of this.
But actually, the thing is, what I would like to add is, as she said, it's the mentality which is wrong. Like when you are in school and if you speak in Hindi, the teachers like, आपको punishment मिलेगा. You have to speak in English. So this is the thing which is going wrong from the beginning. Like when we are kids and we know that we have to be proud of our language, we can speak in our language. If you see, more Indians are not even able to speak in Hindi properly. So the thing is, you are saying that Hindi is, I also believe that Hindi is strong. As you said, correct, English is from Hindi. But the thing is, being an Indian, most of the people don't know how to speak in Hindi. They are like, Hindi नहीं आता है बहुत अच्छे से. हाँ, English is the new language. English is the new language where you are like mixed Hindi with English. So the thing is, English is most accepted, and that's the reason I feel English is much, because people are using it, and we are as you said, we have a good accent. We are the third most country, so we can do it.
I have a question actually. What about when you go to places like China, Turkey, or Japan, or places where Hindi is not really anything? People don't even know anything of that sort. So then, what do you do then? You can't just speak in Hindi and manage think that things are going to be okay with just talking in Hindi. You need to speak in English because that's a global language actually. So then what do you do?
You know, one more point. If you go to China, people are neither gonna understand English nor Hindi. Okay? Because they don't, in Japan and China, they speak their own language.
But
So,
that does not mean we're going to learn Chinese
Yeah,
or
okay.
Japanese. We're
That's
still going to
what I'm
speak,
saying.
and I'm sure they're going to understand at least broken English. But that's still more acceptable. We're not going to be able to go and talk there in
So, you know,
perfect Japanese. or
one more
Chinese.
recent study that I got upon, Chandan, just a minute, yeah. One more recent study, my dad, told me that a person, the more language a person learns, the better his brain functions, okay? So, it is always good to learn something new. Not only stick to your own mother tongue, but it's good to learn foreign languages. It's always good to learn. And the more vocabulary your brain stores, the more it functions, you know. It's exercise for your brain because it has to choose proper words. If suppose my first preference will be Hindi. So, you know, if I have to say something in English, I will first make that sentence in my brain, you know. I'll have to reconstruct the sentence. So that is exercise for the brain, and you know, with your old age, you start forgetting things. So if you have knowledge of more than one language, this, you know, forgetting things, the Gajni syndrome becomes slower.
Talking about the language, the English language became the global language just because of the imperialism and colonialism of the English, Britishans and European countries. So I can say that the English language is of the England and American, which is the dominant country in the world. Why Indian language cannot be the global language? We can think on that part also. That Indian language also, like Bengali is the third most speaking language in India, right? We seventh in the world and third in India, right? After Hindi. Now, we only 12% of the population of India speak English, and we became the second most English speaking country. So why not Hindi language become the global language, right? We have to.
Like he said, he wanted to make Hindi as the most global language. When the British came, okay, so the British Raj happened in most of the places all over the world, and it happened mainly because of the British. Now, when they came here, they brought their language with them. They went to another place. They took their language along with them. So that's how it became a more global phenomena rather than, you know, just the Indian languages or Hindi. So they didn't take Hindi. We didn't go anywhere. They came here. They bought English. They went there. They took English. So it's more like that.
But the other thing, when Britishers came to India, I've already made this point, they had to learn English, Hindi, okay, to communicate to us. So if we go abroad, we need to learn the language. Otherwise, we'll not be able to communicate. And we have left glimpses of our culture all over the world. Everywhere you go, you go to Canada, you go to Singapore, you have a mini India there, you know, South Hall. Look at that. So many Indians, so much of Hindi there.
In this sense only, India's population 121 crore. India is second fastest growing economy in the world. Now, we are the huge market. India is a huge market. The MNCs coming over here, they have to learn Hindi for talking to our people. Now, every person in the India do not knows English. Like, it is the language of the most educated people in my sense. So what about the market which is underprivileged or in rural areas? So the MNCs used to learn the English, Hindi or other our tongues for doing business in our country, right? So Hindi and other Indian language should be given more importance than the English, I think so. And talking like, if I have to express any of my feeling, the mother tongue is usually like, I used to express my feeling in mother tongue because I'm more comfortable in my mother tongue, right? In many of places in rural India, people speak their mother tongue only.
So actually the thing is, firstly, India is not 121,000 crores, it is 130 crores roughly. And secondly, as you said, MNCs come here, so the concept of translators was invented for the same thing. Because if you can't communicate to someone, like PM Modi ji, if he goes somewhere, he speaks in Hindi, and the translator is explaining everyone, he's speaking rapidly and everyone listens to him. That's the reason translator comes into the picture. Secondly, as you said, in the rural areas, if you see, rural areas are far more developed than us. If you see, like, for example, you can take demonetization. When there was demonetization, it was seen that in the rural areas they are using Paytm and swipe machines, and whereas in our locality only, certain stores didn't accept the cards. So this is not the fact that they don't know English and stuff. Thirdly, I would like to add is, as English, I said earlier, is accepted by everyone, you can communicate to anyone with English. Like if I am an MNC, and if I portray an ad in English language, it can be translated in other any languages, as many languages you want. But you can portray it in any language. Like if I am speaking in English, major market is my people who know English. Like for example, a brand like Mercedes, if he's giving his ad, so it's not like the person from a village. There would hardly be certain people from village who will be willing to buy Mercedes, but major of the crowd would be like good. So, any point?
So, as he said, India is a developing country, so you have MNCs setting up over here. So, if you want to be a part of MNC, the first preference is English language and then other languages. So, yeah.
Okay, concluding this group discussion, I'd like to say that in the world of globalization, English is must. But we should not forget our roots. Our roots are our Indian language is our mother tongue.